State budget on the governor's desk tonight after receiving that final approval this morning from state lawmakers. Now, few Democrats actually supported it, but Governor Cooper does say he will allow it to become law without his signature. WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie looks at the reasons why the governor made that decision.
Democratic Governor Roy Cooper has made Medicaid expansion his #1 priority since he was on the campaign trail back in 2015. Republican lawmakers here capitalized on that by linking Medicaid expansion to the passage of the budget, and their bet paid off. Cooper said he will not veto it. In the wee hours of the morning, Chief House Budget Writer Representative Donnie Lambeth urged Democrats to vote for the budget because it expands Medicaid.
Although there's things you don't like, look at the big picture. The big picture is we need to get this done and move on.
Most Democrats did not vote for it. Nonetheless, Governor Roy Cooper later announced he will not veto the measure despite some major objections to it. In a statement, Cooper called it a bad budget overall with unconstitutional provisions, and he predicted many parts of it will end up in court. But he said people have already been waiting a decade for Medicaid coverage, plus a nearly 3-month delay this year while GOP lawmakers argued over tax cuts and gambling. I will not allow people who are crying for help to wait any longer. So I am directing our Department of Health and Human Services to begin today the process for expanding Medicaid while allowing this budget to become law without my signature. A veto from Cooper would only have been a speed bump anyway. Republican lawmakers have the votes to override a veto without any help from Democrats, but that could have delayed it by several weeks. Without a signature, the budget will become law in 10 days. Republican Senate Leader Phil Berger criticized Cooper for not enacting it immediately.
It'd be nice if he'd go ahead and sign it. We could move everything along a little quicker, but I think that's an indication that this budget is a solid budget.
Laura Leslie, WRAL News, Raleigh.